Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to get into a variety of topics, but this first topic, Tesla Model 3 performance deliveries are imminent. We have still yet to receive a first delivery confirmation, but we've got plenty of pictures of Model 3s arriving at Tesla showrooms. So we're going to take a look at that, plus what we've seen as the first initial delivery date. So if you're waiting, I know a lot of you are, for a Model 3 performance, the day is almost here. So we're going to get into that, plus a variety of topics. But before we do that, let's roll that intro really quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on Tesla at the best financing rate. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested, and definitely check out my Patreon link down below in the description where you can support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there. And you can ask me a question via the Patreon link down below. So if you got one, definitely hit it down below. And all live streams are partnered with Mint Mobile, but more on that later. So here are some of the pictures, because some of these are fantastic, and maybe I might be switching. Which color do I prefer? Because they all look really, really good. Here's one from Brandon. Deep blue metallic Model 3 performance at the Thousand Oaks location in California. We can see this one's got some nice hues to it, and blue with white interior. I think this is under the tax credit, right? Like this is under that $55,000 threshold, or maybe it isn't. Actually, maybe it isn't, because it's $2,000 on top of the price. So it's going to be above that $55,000, which you need to be under $55,000 to qualify for the tax credit. But maybe blue with white is the combination to go for, because you've got black trim all over. This one looks really, really, really nice. Here's another blue one. This one seems to be with a white interior. I don't know which, Illinois. So they're landing all over the place. And maybe this is Tesla just trying to put them at dealerships or Tesla stores so that they can do some test drives. But they are arriving at a pretty fast pace at Model 3 showrooms across the country. Here's another one. This is a bunch of them at Rocklin, California, which is in the Bay Area. Shout out to David for posting this. We've got a handful of white ones with a white interior. Maybe this is the move, because if you want to wrap it, this is the way to go. But then actually you're paying $1,000 for the color, so maybe not. Here's a black one with a white interior. A lot of them, the common denominator is the white interior across. Or is this silver? No, this is definitely black. This one is the stealth gray with white interior on top of that. And we've got another side profile picture of the white one on the all over. So it does appear Tesla delivery Model 3 performance deliveries are imminent. Last I heard is Thursday. Tomorrow is going to be the first day. We're waiting on confirmation though, because I have not seen one on the road yet. I've not seen one posted on the forums, and I certainly have not seen one posted on X/Twitter as well. Here's another video if you're interested. This is pretty nice from Unplugged. They did a lowering kit. This is the first one that I've seen, a lowering kit on the Model 3 Highland. So really cool to see this cool video. So definitely check out Unplugged, because this really makes the look of it, especially with their UP05 wheels on the Model 3 long range. That looks fantastic. You cannot deny. And here's a quick tip. Shout out to Brandon for posting this. This is just a really good reminder. Like, there's really no need to put your application in for your credit application until you have a VIN for your Tesla vehicle. You would just be waiting. You would just be wasting a credit inquiry, because if it lapses and goes past 30 days, you're most likely going to have to do another credit application, which kind of just does not make any sort of sense at the end of the day. So wait until you get your VIN before doing any sort of application for your Model 3 performance. And here's another set, this time in Carlsbad, Southern California, which is in the southern area of California, near SoCal, San Diego actually. But we've got a red one, which this is the spec I think that looks the best. Delivery date May 17th, so 2 days from now at 10 a.m. We've got another one May 16th, so this might be the first one with a delivery date confirmed tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. for the Model 3 Performance, stealth gray with the white interior. And then we've got another blue one with the white interior as well. So we're certainly going to see a lot more of these trickle in wherever you are at. And so this might be the nicest vehicle, nicest Model 3, that is for sure. So if you're in the Southern California area, and you've got a Model 3 Performance delivery, Los Angeles specific, let me know. I want to join you at your delivery day appointment so we can, and I'd love to make a video about it, and I'd love to check out the Model 3 Performance with you. I don't even want to drive it. I just want to sit in it and experience that 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds. And in other Model 3 news, this one was super interesting, almost head scratching, that's for sure. Shout out to Nick for posting this. A new refresh Model 3 was spotted this time without any side mirrors and testing all new camera locations, rear trunk, side repeaters, and this was seen in Palo Alto. So what they're talking about here, there's a new camera right here and kind of upfront placement. This is definitely Tesla's vehicle because it's got manufacturer's plates. We've got another side camera right here in the window. That's a very interesting placement, that's for sure. Maybe they're looking for like a wide angle type of look on the left and the right side, and also of course one at the side repeaters or the blinkers in the front left and probably the front right as well. So some definitely interesting stuff. Tesla is probably trying to test all the different things that they can with the brand new Model 3 with a new full self-driving and things like that. But here's another picture of a Model 3 Performance, a red one specifically in the Osborne Park of Australia. We already knew that Australia has been quick to the gate for sure in doing demo delivery drives of the Model 3 Performance. I know there's a website launch if you're looking to go book your own Tesla Model 3 Performance. Definitely check it out on Tesla.com, but I've yet to see anybody actually do one just yet. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. We're going to jump into the next topic. Before we get into our next topic, I've been trying to save money lately, and that's why we talk about this channel, trying to get the best deal on a Tesla. And I've been looking at our subscriptions like YouTube Premium, Netflix, trying to figure out how I could save some money every single month. And cutting expenses, it's kind of hard. We've been trying to rack our brain together and figure out how. That's why I'm so intrigued with our channel partner, Mint Mobile. They offer premium wireless starting at $15 a month. And I can get high-speed data and unlimited talk and text on the nation's largest 5G network, and I can even bring my own phone along with my current number and existing contracts. I'm sacrificing nothing. I've used Mint Mobile a ton, and I switched my second line to Mint Mobile, and I've been using it to watch YouTube and play podcasts on our daily commute and haven't noticed any drop in speed, and I can't tell the difference. So how hard is it to switch service? Big Wireless wants you to think it's actually hard, but it's not at all. Switching to Mint is super easy thanks to digital eSIM cards, which most of you now have. You can sign up and activate immediately right on your phone from the comfort of your home. If your phone doesn't have an eSIM, Mint will ship you a new SIM card for free. And right now, I'm talking right now this month, new customers that purchase a Mint Mobile plan before May 31st will also receive a 6-month subscription to Paramount Plus on Mint. So if you want to save little money without the sacrifice, go to trymintmobile.com/DennisCW, also linked down below in the description, to get premium wireless for just $15 a month when you purchase a 3-month plan. Thank you to Mint for partnering, and let's get on to the next topic. Thanks for that, everyone. Ionic, thanks for coming in. Josh, thanks for coming in. And Christopher, welcome. Yoko Beast, Puzzled Observer, thanks for coming in. And Cyber Gamer, thank you all for dropping by. Welcome. We're taking a look at the new Model 3 Performances that have landed at all the different showrooms across the country even. And it's probably Model 3 deliveries are imminent. We've got 2 screenshots, one of tomorrow and one of Friday. So deliveries are certainly on their way, and can't wait to see some user owner reviews of the Model 3 Performance. But we're going to jump into the next topic, but thank you all for dropping by. We'll also get into all the live stream comments at the end of the next topic, and thank you all for dropping by. Thanks for hitting the like button, the comments, and everything as well. In this next topic, let's talk about the truth behind why Elon fired the entire Tesla supercharging staff. It seems like there was a little bit of a drama in the back end, and now we've got a little bit of a exposed of what actually happens. Let's take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. Shout out to Reuters. They posted this. I mean, there's one thing though. Elon doesn't like Reuters, and so we'll take this as a big grain of salt. The inside story of Elon Musk's mass firings of the Tesla supercharger staff. The day before Elon fired virtually all of the Tesla EV charging division last month, they had high hopes as charging chief Rebecca went to meet with Musk about the network's future. Former charging network staffers told Reuters. After Tunicini had cut between 15 and 20% of staffers 2 weeks early, part of much wider layoffs, Musk believed they believe Musk would affirm plans for a massive charger network expansion. The meeting could not have gone worse. Musk, the employee said, was not pleased with Tucinichi's presentation and wanted more layoffs. When she balked, saying deeper cuts would undermine charging business fundamentals, he responded by firing her and her entire 500-member team. The departures have upended a network widely viewed as a significant achievement. And so this is pretty interesting to see all the different things, all the different drama that happened. And there's been some posts that Tesla has already started to hire back some of the team already. So, I mean, Elon is not giving up on supercharging. He even commented how they're still going to spend like $500 million on supercharging teams and rollouts and things like that. But it definitely some interesting drama on the back end of what actually transpired. And this is part of what that big email that Elon sent about layoffs and all that stuff before last month. So certainly very, very interesting, different management style, that is for sure. But let me know what your thoughts on it. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. Hello, Moto. Thanks for coming in, Chris. Those are nice, Josh. Yeah, 100%. Ionic Model 3 performance looks good, but I'd still take the LFP battery standard range with no cobalt. Actually, LFP version has better range because you can charge it on regular lithium battery to full, so it's definitely lesser than standard. Only difference is performance and a few other small upgrades, but that's it. Ionic, now I'm wondering where are my stocks? And that's prompted me to get the Volkswagen Beetle, aka the Ioniq 6, and call it because it's like a sedan Volkswagen Beetle shaped kind of me. Yeah, great point for sure. Ionic, I can't wait to definitely go check out one of these Model 3 performances, do a demo drive, and then come back. And I want to hear your thoughts between Ioniq 6 and the Model 3 performance. Yoko, hey, Dennis, what are your thoughts on the new federal rulings of the EV credit? Do you think the Model 3 long range will receive it soon? I know Tesla's probably doing whatever they can to try and actually get it squared away and eligible for the Model 3 long range. Maybe it happens by the end of this year, but the way that they're kind of pricing the performance, maybe it won't happen, but we'll see. I mean, we'll certainly stay on it. And if it does happen, I mean, that could be something to wait around for. Like if you don't need a vehicle right at this moment, always please wait until the end of each quarter, which is going to be June, September, and December. Cyber bro, Tesla actually cooking. Yeah, Model 3 performance. This looks actually really good depending on the different specs and colors. I mean, white interior is definitely the way to go with this one. Jeff, Rivian over Tesla. 100%. I somewhat agree. I'm going to go test drive a Rivian this week, maybe even an R1S or an R1T, because it's funny. Like I've been around so many of them, but I've never driven one actually. And so I'm going to reserve my thoughts for after that. 4-wheel drive. My friend is debating between the new Model 3 Performance and a Ioniq 6. Interesting. Yeah. I mean, I guess I've never sat in an Ioniq 6. I mean, I've been around them as well, but I've never driven one. That's for sure. I like the compact EV segment, which the Model 3 is part of, definitely needs more cars. Right now, i4 Model 3, Hyundai Ioniq 6, and a raised sedan calls a Polestar 2. Yeah, and right now Polestar 2, you can get crazy deals. Like someone sent me like $277 a month with 0 down. That's pretty crazy on a Polestar for sure. Lance, are used Teslas worth taking a look at their used inventory? Great question. And actually, let's talk about that in this next topic. In this next topic, Tesla prices have fell 8.5% year over year, and used prices have also fell on top of that. So let's take a look at some of the resources, and should you be looking at a used Tesla or a new Tesla, depending on what type of buyer you actually are. So let's take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. Lance, thanks for asking this question. Are used Teslas worth taking a look at from their used inventory? Well, the average price of a used EV in April was $55,000. This is a new EV, which is 8.5% less than last year. So there's been big price drops year over year. And this could have just happened, or it did just happen pretty recently with all the different price drops in these past 3 months. So the used market does take some time to kind of adjust to all that, because there's a little bit of a slowdown. There's lease turn in. There's people that trade in their vehicles. There's auction sales. So it does take a little bit of a time, maybe even a couple of weeks to a couple months, for the used side to reflect any new car price drops. And on top of that, I was talking to a person that scheduled a call earlier today at the Patreon link down below, and they're talking about buying a used Model 3. Well, there's some things to think about here. Tesla just released the 0.99% offer on the Model Y, and so certainly that's going to have a trickle effect on the Model 3 prices, because now there's probably a lot of people out there, maybe you're watching, maybe you're thinking about it, about selling your current Model 3 and trading it in for a Model Y. So once the market starts to flood with more Model 3s, you can see see what might happen to the valuation of the Model 3. So if you're looking to buy one, maybe it's worth waiting just a little bit longer to see what might happen to the prices of Model 3 in the near future. And on top of that, we've got this brand new Model 3 Performance that also rolled out as well. And so certainly a lot of people might have older Model 3 Performances and might be looking to sell or trade it and get into a newer vehicle as well. So certainly the prices of EVs, having a new car MSRP price adjustment is going to have an effect on the used side. And on top of that, any sort of used values will also have an effect as well. So we can take a look at Car Gurus. We can always look at this fantastic report, which shows us year-over-year prices for all different Tesla vehicles out there. And we can see across the board, Model 3, S, X, and Y, 30 to 32% drops in price year-over-year on the used side. And this will probably keep going down as we go through the rest of the year. So definitely some pretty interesting stuff on this with the new prices of used or prices of new EVs dropping 8.5%. That's going to have a trickle effect on the used side across the board. But let me know what your thoughts on it. Let me know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the next topic. But before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down below in the description is the Patreon link where you support the channel, get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there with all the best interest rates for financing your Tesla on a Model S, X, and Model 3. And on top of that, I do answer all questions one-on-one in the Patreon app or all DMs. And you can schedule a phone call with me where we can go over your exact buying situation on how to get the best deal on a Tesla at the best financing rate. So definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description. Cyber, I highly recommend the R1S. Yeah, 100%. R1S is nice. I still have to drive it, but I mean, I just saw Bearded Tesla's review comparing the Model X versus the R1S. And it does kind of appear like the R1S is a real SUV. We've got the Model X right now, but certainly maybe the Rivian is a real SUV. Ionic, 100% agree. Jeff, when Rivian refresh comes out, it'll be way better in my opinion. Yeah, I'm excited to see what that refresh is going to be. Jeff, let us know your thoughts on Rivian after you get behind the wheel of that sweet thing. Yeah, Jeff, what do you drive? Do you drive an R1S or R1T? Cyber, it drives so smoothly with air suspension and it drives very quick. That's funny because I asked a Cybertruck owner which one was more comfortable, Cybertruck or R1S, and he actually said Cybertruck was more comfortable. So very interesting. Forward four-wheel drive, thanks for coming in. Speaking of smooth, I had an EQS loaner and it was probably one of the smoothest vehicles I have ever driven. Yeah, Mercedes, I mean, at the end of it, but it did feel, I drove one of those EQS and it kind of felt a little boaty to me, but I mean, I guess that's just how it is. McFunPants, thanks for coming in. I'm so confused about where all the used Teslas are. I'm in New York and only used Tesla when I search website is a 2018 Model X. You'd think since they let people buy out their leases, there'd be a ton of used cars. Where are all the used Teslas? Well, I think Tesla's pretty good with getting rid of inventory pretty quickly, and that's probably what is going on with the used side, because they don't allow people to buy out the Tesla leases. That makes sense. Four-wheel drive, if considering inflation, it dropped even more than that. Yeah, 100%. Ionic, all right, the first Ionic 6 test drive and then the Model 3 Performance test drive, I'll try and do that. I've done neither right now, but I'll try to. I own a Model 3 2018 dual motor, by the way, in case you didn't know. Nice, yeah. So you're an OG Tesla Model 3 owner for sure. In this next topic, Tesla Cybertruck news. The Cybertruck has outsold a prominent EV truck in the month of March. Let's take a look at it. This is pretty interesting, pretty impactful, but let's take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. Shout out to Tesla Roddy. They posted this. Tesla Cybertruck overtakes a notable EV pickup foe in registration data. So it seems like in the month of March, the Cybertruck has outsold the Rivian R1T, which kind of goes along with the theory that I have that EV buyers, we're kind of just like iPhone buyers. We want the latest iPad, the latest iPhone every single year, and we kind of go to just whatever is newest, latest, and greatest. And so here's the actual data. The Tesla Cybertruck had 1,158 registrations in March in the US, and the Rivian had 548 registrations. So Cybertruck sold 2x the amount of trucks in the 1 month of March. Of course, we have to take a look at this over a broader scale, but it is interesting to kind of talk about this in just a micro scale like this, that Cybertruck, a vehicle that just launched, has already outsold the Rivian in, of course, one minuscule month. And arguably, the Rivian is a way better deal than the Cybertruck, because you can lease Rivians for as low as like $499 a month, or maybe in March there wasn't that deal just yet, and so maybe that's what happened with this. So, but still, pretty notable that Cybertruck outsold the Rivian. And so let me know. I mean, if I were to kind of rewrite everything, I would probably still get their Cybertruck, but now I am looking at the Rivian R1S to replace our Model X. But Cybertruck has been great, that is for sure. On top of that, full self-driving 12.4 is being released. I know this is not Cybertruck news, but what is news is that finally the Cybertruck will be getting full self-driving with the 12.5 update, which may come in June, maybe later, or maybe before, fingers crossed. But that's kind of one of my harps with the Tesla Cybertruck is we've paid this $20,000 markup when we don't even have autopilot. But finally, 6 months in, we'll finally be able to get full self-driving with a 12.5 version. So I know a lot of you might be waiting on the sidelines there because maybe you've got this salty feeling that I do, that we don't even have a full featured vehicle that we paid all the money for. But let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. But if you're just joining in, welcome. Model 3 performance deliveries are imminent. We've got 2 confirmations, at least screenshot confirmations of Model 3 performance. A red one with the delivery date on May 17th, which is Friday at 10 a.m. And we've got a gray one May 16th at 4:30 p.m. This seems to be SoCal, Carlsbad, Southern California. So pretty exciting to see when these are actually coming out. Lance, last question. Do you think they'll ever up the charging speeds for future EVs, especially with supercharging going over 350? Yeah, 100%. Tesla 54, thanks for coming in. Haven't seen you in a bit. Welcome back. Lucid has a base lease, 18 months, $4,000 for $640 a month. Ooh, I need to take a look at it. Maybe tomorrow we'll take a look at that lease and see what's the deal with that one, because that seems like a great deal for sure. Ionic, Cybertruck came last place at Motor Trend Review, losing to Hummer EV and R1T. While I don't like the Hummer EV, I think review was great because the Cybertruck was supposed to have the most range. Wow, the Hummer EV beat the Cybertruck? Interesting. Maybe I need to watch that. It's interesting that Cybertruck outsold Rivian, maybe due to Rivian refresh, because I'd expect more people to get a conventional pickup. I guess Supercharging network would definitely be one big win for the Cybertruck. Yeah, 100%. Four-wheel drive, anyone know when the AMD update or the UI is going to be rolling out? I have not got it yet. Yeah, I don't know, actually. We have not gotten full self-driving trial for our Model X, so it's been a delay for sure. Tesla 54, thanks for the super chat, the $3. Thank you for that. Thank you for supporting. Thanks for dropping by. Thank you everybody that's dropped by. Hit the like button in the comments and everything. I know a lot of you out there are about to take delivery of your Model Ys with the 0.99% offer, so definitely don't forget to check out our Tesla accessory discount codes down below in the description. We got Tesbros, Vion, Jawa for the best interior accessories, and we got MAGBAK as well. And on top of that, if you're looking for a front license plate quick release holder, I definitely recommend Quick Bandit. Discount code also down below in the description so you can get it for your Tesla vehicle. But thanks for jumping in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for hitting the like button in the comments. Tesla, they have lots, and some are more, but there's a nice car, good ratings too. Yeah, Lucid, I mean, I guess I've been around them, but I've never really been in one for sure. Four-wheel drive, deliveries 5/17. Nice. Okay, so 2 days from now. Congrats on your $5,000 off plus 0.99% financing and everything. Tesla, they've got lots for more. Okay, Eastern time. Nice, Lucid. Model 3 is weird than Ioniq 6. That's a plus from the Model 3. Is less weird than the i6. Gotcha. That's for sure. But thanks for jumping in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for hitting the like button in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.